and welcome. We're so excited to talk to you today about LifeWave's compensation plan. We're going to talk about all the ways that you can earn and really dig into how it's simple, focused, and very rewarding. So let's get started. Now, there are 4 ways that you can earn with LifeWave: retail commissions, product introduction bonuses, binary or cycle commissions, and matching bonus. Now, we talked about it's a simple plan, right? Just 4 ways to earn, but it's also a focused plan. At LifeWave, you simply build with 2 teams. Other places that you can build a business with, you have to build 5, 6, 7, or 8 teams. But with LifeWave, just 2 teams. Also, our plan is very rewarding. You get paid to unlimited depth. Many other plans only pay 5 or 7 levels. With LifeWave's plan, you're paid to unlimited depths, all volume that's happening within your team. Now, before we start talking a little bit about all the ways that you can earn, there are some terms that you should know. Now, when we talk about volume, that's the first term that you need to know. And it represents a measure that we use that places a value on the purchases of the customers and members, any type of volume. Now, there are 2 specific types of volume within that. You have what's called personal volume and business volume. Now, personal volume represents that volume, that measure that we talked about, but those are your purchases and the purchases of your personal customers. Now, business volume, that refers to the purchases that are made by members of your team and their personal customers. Now, we'll come back to that. We'll talk a little bit more about why those 2 distinctions are important, but just be familiar with those 2 terms. Now, we also have what's called a power leg and a profit leg. Remember, we talked about how you have 2 teams that you need to build, right? One would be considered your power, and one is your profit. And the way that you understand the difference between the 2 is the team that has the most volume, like we just talked about, is your power leg. And the team that has the least amount of volume is called your profit leg. Next thing you need to know is the term cycle ratio. Each time you have the needed amount of volume, or BV, on both of your teams, so your power or your profit, that can equal a cycle, which means $50 for you. Now, we'll talk about all the specifics of that in a second, but just know this. You need to have 660 BV in your power leg and 330 BV in your profit leg to complete a cycle ratio. Also, cycle volume. Each week, you have a new opportunity to qualify for cycle bonuses by creating cyclable volume. Cyclable volume is the BV, or the volume, that meets the criteria we just talked about in a cycle ratio, the 660 to the 330. It's important that you understand that cycle ratio because each time it's met, it's qualified as cyclable volume. And when you add all of that together in the week, that's cyclable volume for the week. Next, we have carryover volume. And carryover volume is any uncycled BV that's stored in both your power and your profit leg, and it carries over from week to week for a complete year. Next, we have mature volume, which is any uncycled BV that is stored in both your profit and your power legs. Once it reaches that year mark, the 52 weeks, it becomes matured, and that volume will not continue to carry forward for you. All right, the last 2 terms that you need to know before we really get started on all the specifics are active status and monthly subscription order. To be considered active and be eligible for binary commissions and matching bonus, which we'll talk about in a second, you're required to have at least 55 PV within your account each month. And like we talked about, PV is a measure of the purchases you have personally made and the purchases of your personal customers. That's an important thing to understand as we get going. Now, monthly subscription order is important because when you have a monthly subscription order, you get your product sent to you each and every month, and it helps you to maintain that active status, which again is something you need to have in order to earn cycle bonus as well as matching bonus. Now, as you come into the business and as you introduce other people into this business, there are different kits that you can purchase. They range in price all the way down at close to $150, all the way up to $1,600. And they come in a big variety. You can customize every single one of our enrollment kits, which is really exciting. And really, you should choose the kit that really matches what your intentions are for the business. There definitely are benefits to each, and they're important to really consider which one makes most sense for you. Now, I recommend personally that when you're joining the business, you start out as a gold, because when you're a gold, it unlocks the earning potential of our compensation plan. But there are certainly some benefits to our platinum and diamond level enrollments as well, and it really helps you to maximize the multi-unit discount pricing that's available anytime you purchase, but especially at even a higher level when you enroll. Now, one thing to consider before we start talking about the specific bonuses is within each of those enrollment kits that you purchase, there's a title associated with it. It's the same title as the name of the kit. So if you purchase a gold enrollment kit, your enrollment title is gold. Now, that's not something you need to know everything about, but it's an important thing to make note of. Now again, our plan is simple, our plan is focused, and our plan is absolutely rewarding. So let's talk about the simple ways that you can earn. Again, some plans have so many different crazy bonuses, so many different ways to earn. And while they may tout that as something awesome, I really think simplicity is important. So 4 ways to earn. We have retail profits, product introduction bonuses, binary commissions, and matching bonus. Let's start talking about the retail profits. With retail commissions, there's 2 ways that you can earn. Each and every time one of your customers purchases a LifeWave product, you receive a retail commission, and you also receive volume in the form of personal volume. Now, as a reminder, personal volume is an important thing for you to stay active so you can be qualified to earn binary and cycle commissions. Here's an example. Every single time one of your preferred customers purchases an X39, you receive $20 in retail commissions and 43 PV. Now, the second way that you can earn commissions in LifeWave are our product introduction bonuses, or PIBs as we like to call them. Now, PIBs are bonuses that you earn for introducing new members to LifeWave. You earn a set bonus based on whichever enrollment or upgrade kit, we'll talk about upgrades in a second, that your new member purchases. Now, you can see from the chart here, those bonuses range dramatically, and really it's based on whichever kit that person purchases, you receive the bonus. Now, within a diamond and a platinum bonus, there are some extra incentives that are definitely available to you. I recommend you take a look at our compensation plan documentation to understand how to unlock those extra bonuses, or tune into our video that's specifically about PIBs. The third way that you can earn is binary or cycle commissions. And this is something that's pretty special. Binary plans are really special because we build in teams, both in your power leg and your profit leg. Now, in order to earn commissions or those cycle bonuses of up to $50, you have to have that cycle ratio in place. That means you have to have 660 BV on your power leg, the leg with the most volume, and 330 BV on your profit leg, the leg with the least amount of volume. Each time that ratio is in place, that qualifies you for a bonus of up to $50. Now, each week we'll be looking at all the volume that's within your entire team, both from your power leg and your profit leg. And every bit of volume that meets that cycle ratio within your entire team is considered cyclable volume for the week. And each and every week, that volume is processed and consumed, which results in commissions for you. In order to receive those commissions that are earned through all of that cyclable volume, you need to ensure that you're binary qualified. In order to do that, there are 3 requirements that you need to meet. You must be active at least 55 PV a month. And like we've talked about before, PV, that is generated from your own personal purchases and the purchases of your personal customers. Additionally, there's a structural requirement. You need to have 1 personally sponsored member that's at least a bronze enrollment title or above on each of your teams or legs. So 1 bronze on your power leg and 1 bronze on your profit leg. You also have to have that correct cycling ratio in place like we just talked about. The 660 on your power and the 330 on your profit. You meet all 3 of those requirements and you're ready to go. Now, we did just talk about enrollment titles, right? And that's something to really consider. Within our enrollment titles or our paid as ranks, there are maximum amounts that you're able to earn. There's so much potential within this plan. When you're an enrollment title and you haven't yet met the rank of a paid as manager, you are limited to 2 cycles a week or $100. So you definitely want to shoot for that first rank of manager because that unlocks huge potential. Let's talk about what those look like. Within each and every rank, you can see there's great earning potential. This is set up this way specifically so that based on where you are in your growth within your team and your organization and your desire to share, you have huge opportunity to earn each and every week. As you can see from our first paid as rank of manager, you have the ability to earn up to $1,500 a week. It progresses all the way up to $25,000 a week. I don't know about you, but that's a pretty awesome opportunity. Now, our fourth and final way to earn is our matching bonus. And we talked about how there's a lot of power in the binary, and the matching bonus just adds on top of that. This is where you have the opportunity to really earn residual income that can really open up the doors to unlimited earnings. This is the unlimited portion of our compensation plan. So when you help your personally sponsored members earn binary or cycle commissions by growing their teams, you earn an additional 20 to 25% match on those commissions. That's exciting. So it's not taking away from those people's commissions that you are helping. That's on top of those commissions and on top of what you already earned as well when it comes to cycle bonus. You are eligible to receive matching bonus on the first 3 levels of your enroller tree when you meet the requirements that are listed here on the screen. Now, enroller tree, aren't we in a binary? Absolutely, and your enroller tree is part of our binary. You are rewarded for helping those that you've personally brought into the business, and then those that they've brought into the business, and those that they've brought into the business. Like I said, up to 3 levels. Now, within our first level, people that you've personally sponsored into the business, you have the opportunity to earn 25% matching on their cycle bonuses. And the qualifications to achieve that are actually pretty simple. You need to be 110 PV active, and you also have to be a paid as manager and above. Now, the qualifications for second and third level are a little bit more complex, but you can do it. And it opens up 20% matching on both of those as well. So as you can see, our plan is simple. Our plan is focused, and our plan is rewarding. And as you learn how to maximize each of these bonuses, your potential, your opportunity is endless. If you want to learn any more about any of these 4 ways to earn, check out our other videos where we go a little bit more in depth into each way that you can earn and give you all the specifics about how you can maximize each of those bonuses.